Okay, so today's question is, how is he feeling about you right now? Okay, at this moment. So we have three piles here. This is pile yellow, this is pile blue, and this is pile red. Okay, so it's pile yellow, blue, and red. Okay, so I drew out 9 cards. So the first 3 cards is his feelings for you. And then after that, the second group is what does he think about the relationship or the connection. And then finally, what are his intentions towards you. Okay, so generally the cards, I feel it looks like it's very good. So let's talk about his feelings. So general overall feeling is he feels that there is this innocent kind of feeling, adoration towards you, and is kind of like is at this stage where it's like, there's this sweet attraction for you. He has this sweet attraction for you, okay, and yeah, it's a very strong feeling, or he feels that you're someone who is able to somehow, he feels very satisfied with you, he feels very comfortable with you, and yeah, he really looks up to you. He really looks up to you. You're basically somebody who can tame him, okay? You're somebody who can tame him, and yeah, you mean a lot to him. Okay, and at the same time, I'm kind of getting the feeling is that you also feel like you have some responsibility towards him, in the sense that he can be kind of wild if without you, and that you're the only one who can tame him, kind of like. Okay, so once again, and because of that, he feels really grateful. So his feelings for you is really, there's a lot of feeling for you, a lot of love, a lot of affection. Okay, so this kind of relationship is really pure, pure kind of affection. Okay, then after that, what does he think about the relationship? He feels that, okay, it seems like there is this, um, at first I'm getting the feeling that started off with some kind of partnership where, you two have to work together, but where you two are able to work together very well. And then now, what I'm getting the feeling is that he feels that something has changed, so that the way he sees the relationship is he wants to go deeper, he wants to take it one step, one level deeper. Okay, he kind of like wants to start a family with you, a long-term commitment with you. Okay, and yeah, with children and all that. So from the 2 of Cups, it churn, and then it goes into the 10 of Cups. Okay, so what started off with a partnership, now he wants to take it on further, and he wants to, deepen the relationship. Okay, so that's his view on the relationship. Okay, what's his intention is, okay, so basically his intention is that he wants to transform the relationship. He wants to come forward. He wants to transform the relationship so that um, okay, he wants to transform the relationship. So right now what's happening is that, you're thinking about this relationship is manifesting. It's only 1 Pentacles. Even though it's still the Queen, he wants to transform it in such a way that, um, the relationship is manifest in more than one ways. Perhaps um, also partnership, and then perhaps, marriage with you. He wants to manifest the relationship in many ways. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Okay, so this person, he is really much in love with you. Okay, and something which is, this is a pure kind of feeling towards you here, and he wants to take it further. He has overwhelming love for you, and he feels that you're the only one who can kind of like tame him, and he's very grateful for that. And he feels that there is this sense that the relationship is going to turn from a partnership into a full-fledged marriage, perhaps, okay, coming up together, and that he wants to make it happen. His intention is that he wants to turn it from a one pentacle, that means where it just manifests in a partnership. He wants something more than that. So he wants a life with you where, the relation, the feelings that he has for you, or the feelings that you have for each other, is manifest in many ways. It's not just in the partnership, but perhaps in marriage and so on. Okay, so that is for pile number one. Now I'm also getting I took out some oracle cards here. It says here, ask your angels, okay, recovery and forgiveness. So what I'm getting at is that this Wheel of Fortune here, apparently the transition, what he feels about the relationship from the Two of Cups and where he wants to take it one level higher, it kind of shows me that there was a time when you two are not together, or perhaps you two are still not together. So the cards is telling me is that you've been asking the angels for guidance, and basically during this time of separation, this is where you were able to recover. Something happened where the two of you were separated, and you were kind of feeling hurt over this. And so basically, I think he's going to come back to you and ask for some kind of forgiveness. And so that is why, yeah, the universe is asking you, perhaps, you can reconsider this. So, yeah, so you've been asking the angels for some guidance with regards to this relationship. So, yeah. So what I'm getting here is that you two were together, and or there was just a working relationship. Now he wants to take it up a notch higher. He's definitely got feelings for you, but something happened where you two were kind of like separated, and now it's like reconciliation. So reconciliation is everything is new again. Okay, there, I think he realizes that he does have deep feelings for you. So basically, the cards here is saying is that you've been asking the angels for some kind of guidance, and I think something happened in the past where the two of you were somehow separated. And this is at this point in time, I think you let him go and you were just doing some self healing. And I think now he wants to come back to you. Now the time has come. So this was meant to happen where you two are separated. So, yeah, there was a time when you two were separated, and now basically he will be asking for forgiveness. So once again, yeah, he will be asking for forgiveness. He wants to make this happen now. He wants to make this happen. He wants to change it from just one pentacles. He wants to give you much more than that. Okay, so yeah. Okay, now this is pile number one. Thank you. Okay, so now this is for pile number two for those of you who have chosen this blue stone. Okay, so this is his feelings for you, and this is okay, what he thinks about the relationship, and what is his intentions towards you. And I've also drawn out some of the oracle cards here. Okay, so let's get started. So his feelings for you, I'm getting the feeling that he is ready. He is ready. He's putting down his mark. He wants to make his mark to you. Okay. His feelings towards you is previously um, he was not sure. He was not sure. He was kind of like moving away. And then he thought about it, and now he is sure already. So, Ace of Stones. He is very, very sure. He wants this, um, relationship with you. He wants a reconciliation with you. Last time he walked away, now he has come back, and he's very, very sure of what he wants from the relationship now. Maybe previously he wasn't sure. He was perhaps afraid of commitment, or perhaps he wanted to do other things first, maybe do some, pursue his career. He wanted to pursue his career, and he was probably feeling that he wouldn't know how long it would take. He wouldn't know how long it would take. So now he is ready for a relationship for you, and whereby he's very sure. Okay, so that is his feelings for you. So basically, he is very sure of his feelings for you. Previously, he was not. Now he is very sure, and he wants to be your companion for life. Okay, so then this is what he thinks of the relationship. What he thinks of the relationship is perhaps last time he walked away from you. So right now, he thinks that maybe you are not so receptive to the relationship. So basically, this is what he thinks about the relationship. He is keeping an eye out. He's keeping an eye out for your reaction. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling that even though he wants to manifest, he's ready for the relationship, he thinks that maybe you two need more time. You two need more time. And he kind of like regrets what happened. Or maybe he doesn't regret, but he thinks that you may not be ready because of what happened in the past, where he just walked away. This could be a person where he doesn't express himself freely, but he understands where you're coming from. You probably weren't too happy when he walked away. Now he's ready for the relationship, and he's not going to push you. He's not going to push you. So he's kind of like resigned to the fact that you may not accept him. Okay, but he's going to hang around. He's just going to wait for you. Okay, so yeah, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that last time there was some communication between the two of you, and whereby it didn't end very well. Okay, so maybe it's like he wanted to pursue whatever is it that he wanted. He wanted to pursue, and he was just not ready for the relationship. So there was some hurt feelings for you. Okay, but right now he has come back wiser, and he is just going to hang around and wait for your reaction. He's not going to force it, because he knows, okay, what he did to you was very hurtful. Okay, so then what is his intentions for you? So intentions for you is, what I'm getting is that he is just going to wait. He is not going to push it. Okay, and he is just going to take his chances with you. Whether you come back or to him or not, he's just going to take his chances. Basically, this is a kind of person who will not express, but I think, or maybe he will offer you, and then after that, he will make some kind of offer, but he will just sit back. He won't force you or anything. So he is going to take the attitude that, okay, he's just going to leave it to the universe, see whether you want to come back to him or not. Okay, and he is aware that you may not want to come back. He is aware of that, but he is hoping. There is hope. Okay, so let's see what the oracle cards say. You're ready. It says there that you are ready for the relationship. Perfect timing. Okay, and what else? Improving health. Improving health to me here in terms of the relationship. The relationship has improved, that you two are ready for it. And this is the perfect timing. It basically, the gamble that he took, where, he walked away from the relationship and now he's back. To him, it was kind of like a gamble. It worked if you are ready to embrace it as well. So here it says that improving health meaning that your emotional health has improved. Okay, this is the perfect time, and basically if you want to, you can go ahead and reconcile with him. Okay, so that is the message for pile number 2. Okay, this is for those of you who have picked pile number 3, which is this red stone here. Okay, so I've drawn out 9 cards. So the first 3 cards, this is feelings for you, and this is how he sees the relationship and his intention towards you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look. And then I also drew out some of the 3 oracle cards here. Okay, so let's have a look at this, his feelings towards you. Well, okay, so basically 7 of summer, that's 7 of cups. He's kind of confused. There's a lot of things happening, and there's too many choices, too many things to think about, too many options, too many roads, too many alternatives. Okay, so he is confused. There's just too many things going on, and so basically he wants to, he's being very cautious here. He's being very cautious, and he doesn't want to make any rash moves. He doesn't want to take up, he doesn't want to like send any wrong signals to you, because if he does, then he doesn't want you to waste any time on him, kind of that thing. So he is taking a very philosophical approach to this whole relationship. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that he's not ready. He's just not ready, and he doesn't want to push you into a relationship when you are not ready. Okay, so sorry about that for those people who have chosen this pile. Okay, now let's see, what does he think of the relationship? Okay, 4 of autumn, and then you have 10 of summer and Sirius. Okay, so he is still in the dark of what he thinks about this relationship. In a way, he wants to hold on to the relationship. He doesn't want to move on, because he wants, he feels that there is opportunity for the two of you to come together. So I think whenever he's with you, he feels very happy, very fulfilled. But he's also not clear. So so this is really connected to this card here, where there's a lot of options. Options, not necessarily other people or but other options in the sense that there's a lot of things happening now. So perhaps he wants to get his life in order before he even thinks about the relationship. So in that sense, he's trying to look into the future. Is he ready? He wants to be serious about it. At the same time, he feels that he's not being totally fair because he's still holding on to you. He doesn't want to let go because every time he's with you, he feels very, very happy. So that is why he's very confused. He wants to establish himself. He's taking a philosophical. He's more like into the head and not into his heart yet. And at the same time, he doesn't want to, be a burden to you. Being a burden to you in the sense that, if he wants to pursue his career, and what happens if he cannot guarantee you anything, that is what he is afraid of. Okay, so once again, that's this conflict within him. He's not willing to let you go because you bring him a lot of happiness, and but yet he is still very unsure. Okay, he's still very unsure. He's trying his best to see what is it, whether this relationship for him will be a good one or not. Perhaps he's thinking too much of himself. Okay, so now next one, it is what is his intention. Okay, so his intention is that, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. What is the just thing to do? What is the correct thing to do? So he's trying to be practical about it. Perhaps so. This kind of person, he's thinking too much in the head and not using his heart, not using his intuition. So that is why there's a lot of thinking here. There's a lot of thinking here. Was his intention towards you? Now, what I'm getting at is that even though he is thinking about this relationship at the time being, there will come a time when, suddenly he realizes how important you are to him. And that is when something is going to trigger in him something that, he really doesn't want to lose you. Okay, maybe perhaps, you sometimes you don't really think a person is precious until you lose them, that kind of thing. So he definitely doesn't want to lose you, but yet he's not ready for the relationship. So in that sense, he can be selfish. So I think what's going to happen in the future, or his intention is, at the moment he's just thinking about it, but what could happen in the future is that something could just trigger him. In the future, something could just trigger him, and then that is when he realizes how important you are to him. But for the time being, he's just wrapped up in his own thoughts. Okay, just wrapped up in his own thoughts. He wants to pursue a career. He needs some time to himself, but he's also thinking about this relationship. Okay, now let's see what are the cards. Okay, so basically the cards is telling you, you don't have to follow this, but basically he really wants this relationship with you. It's just that you have to wait. This is not the right time. So basically he is telling you, yes, he wants you, but could you please wait, because this is not the right time. Okay, so basically that's that for pile number 3. Thank you.